Hey guys, this is my review for The Farewell. It's this movie that I saw that was coming out. It was at one theater for the longest. I think it's in multiple theaters now. Like it has a limited release, I think, but it was only at one theater for the longest. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and see it at that theater. I think I waited until it was at least another one, but I tried to see it at that one theater. Didn't really work out. But the movie came out recently. It stars Aquafina. As you know, she's from Ocean's 8. I think she's in the new Jumanji as well. I know for sure she's supposed to be in the Shang-Chi movie too. But she has been getting a lot of work lately. I saw the movie, not really for her because I haven't really seen anything else she's been in. I just haven't watched anything. But I know who she is because I've heard of her. And so I saw that the movie had a 100% for a while. I think it's at 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I was kind of wary at first. I was like, But the premise of the movie made me want to watch it. It was very interesting. Basically, what it is I think it's a matriarch is what it's called. But basically, the grandma of the family, she lives in China and she goes to the doctor. And so in China, this is very important for the movie too as well. I'll get into it later. But basically, it stars Aquafina as Billy. That is her name in the movie. The director is Lulu Wang. I don't know anything else that she's directed or he's directed. The rest of these names, I'm going to try not to mess them up. Try to get them right. We have Z Ma, who plays Hyan, who's the dad, Billy's dad. Diana Lin, she plays, I think it's Jian, and she's the mom. And then we have Aoi Mizuhara and Jim Liu. There's a lot of people in here. Basically, what it is it's in China, so it's a mainly Asian cast. I'm pretty sure mostly all of them are Chinese. If not, they're Asian, and the movie is set in China. So the movie itself. So, like I said, the matriarch of the family, the way it works in China is in America, if someone has like an illness or something like that, you have to tell that person. In China, from what the movie established, is it's different culturally over there. The way it works is they tell the family members and then they choose to tell the person, or they have the choice not to tell them. The reason they do so is because they want to take on the emotional burden for that person. So say that person has an illness, a terminal illness, which in this movie, she has cancer. I think it's lung cancer that she has. And there's like, she has like 3 months to live. She's going to die. And she doesn't know. The grandma, everybody knows but the grandma. Everybody else in the family knows. So in the movie, you see them taking on this emotional burden. And so Billy, what works with Billy is Billy lives in America. Her and her mom, her dad, they moved to America a long time ago. And the way that we Americans think, like, hey, she needs to know. We need to tell her if she's about to die. She needs to know so she can put her affairs in order, this and that. Like, it's not right for us to not let her know that she is gonna die. And so the movie, the reason I want to see it is because of that premise. That really caught me, like reading it, and I was like, I have to see this movie. Like, that is conflicting because it's like, you want to tell, like from our standpoint, you want to tell them, but then do you want to tell them? And it's really tough. I'm not gonna, give away spoilers. The movie, I say, is definitely worth watching at least once. You should definitely see it. It was definitely a good movie. I kind of like teared up at some parts, got kind of sad. It didn't make me like bawl and cry, but that doesn't make it any less good. Like, it was interesting. The acting was great. The way that the movie flowed, you could tell the emotions on the characters. You could tell how much they struggled, and I enjoyed that. I feel like Aquafina did an amazing job. The grandma did everybody did an amazing job in the movie. They played their roles great. Basically, how the movie goes is excuse me, since she's gonna die, they come to have everybody visit her. And to do this, Billy's cousin in the movie, he is with some girl, and they make a joke about it. They've only been together like 3 months, and she's like, say they've been together like 6 months or a year or something like that. They've only been together 3 months, and they make up this thing like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and get married since she's gonna be dying soon. So the wedding, the huge wedding, which the grandma helps pay and set up everything, is what brings everyone together. But everybody knows it's really because she's dying. So to me, it was funny because it's like, this dude married this girl. Like, yeah, she was pretty. They got along. They were together. Like, you know, it seemed like everything was good. Like, they were okay with getting married for this cause. But I just thought about it, like, what if, like, later on, like, even though it's a movie, like, he's like, man, I really didn't want to marry her. I've only been with her for like 3 months. So I was like, I kind of felt bad for the brother. I'm like, what if this doesn't work out? Like, y'all really only been together 3 months and you getting married to somebody. And yeah, it's for a good cause, but it's like, what if you get tired of her, this and that? The movie itself, like I said, it was good. It was interesting. I wanted to see what would happen the whole time. I'm like, who is going to be the person to tell her what's going to happen, what's going on? And then a lot of this stuff, one message that I want to say. The movie itself, once you see the ending and everything, you'll know. Talk to me about it in the comment section if you want to, if you do see it. But one thing that really stuck with me in the movie that I want to think about that may be true, and I want you guys to think about this too, but I think it was the aunt in the movie. I think she's the aunt, like the sister or something. But basically, she had a point where she was like, we're not gonna tell her because I think it was the aunt, yeah, or the grandma sister. So she was like, we're not gonna tell her because from what we know, like from research and stuff, usually the cancer is not what kills the person. It's the fact of the fear of death, like the fact that they're fearing that they're gonna die and they know that they're gonna die soon because they have cancer is what usually ends up killing that person. Now, whether this is true in the movie or not, I think it's something that you just have to take and think for yourself. Like, maybe that is something that afflicts a lot of people. Like, obviously it's not 100% absolute, but maybe that does afflict people a different way. Once you watch the movie and you see what happens and how it ends, you can make your own assumption. But that really was a message that really stuck with me. Like, man, maybe that does make it worse on people, like the fear of dying and knowing that they're gonna die. Like, because when somebody tells you, like, hey, you only got 3 months to live, yeah, you could still live on, but how much longer? Like, somebody's basically just told you, like, you're gonna die. Like, it's a wrap. Like, in your mind, you're thinking it's a wrap, whether they're right or not. So I really feel like that was important. Like I said, the movie is definitely great. What I'm gonna do, I'm definitely doing the giveaways, like I told you guys. I'm gonna do a movie giveaway, and then I'm gonna have to get together everything for the $50 giveaway. I saw a system that somebody did on a stream before, and I'm gonna try to do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collect all my subscribers. I think I'm at like 51, 52. I'm gonna get all their names, put it in a little system, and have it where it randomly will pick out of everybody, pick the winners, and then I'll pick the 2 winners and announce them for that. So I'm gonna try to get that together, figure out how to do that for you guys so we can get those giveaways going. But thank you guys so much for your support and your continued support as well. Don't forget to like, dislike, comment, share, subscribe. I'm so glad we made it to the 52 subscriber mark, which is great. I've only been doing this, as you know, since December and making it that far. But thank you guys so much. And thank you for your continued support and your time. And I hope you have a wonderful, well, I don't know what time you're watching this. But anyway, I hope you guys stay blessed. And I really appreciate everything.